Man, that was close. I kind of forgot to hit record for a second there. A few seconds, actually. It was like 20 seconds. Maybe longer. Maybe a whole on minute, potentially. It's unfortunate. Anyway, my haven't played in almost a week. For my sleep schedule has been crazy all over the place, and I've been extremely tired. So I'm coming back to this now, though, even though I've actually already taken sleep aid, like supplement stuff. So I'm getting a little drowsy.
And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. The trees, the mountains, caves.
Is she done talking? This could be a combat room, potentially. Already been through here. Why does it look so weird? Anyway, where we left off, we fought Valravn, which means we've officially unlocked the big old gate to get into Helheim officially.
I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there, if you look for them.
Nope, I'm not seeing whatever you're talking about, lady. Anywho. Oh, you mean like that?
Mother?
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you.
Ooh, how fun.
Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother.
How sad.
Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
What a long walk just to get back. Just to actually continue. But I probably won't cut all this out because I'm getting all this good dialogue, man. It's probably not really all that important, but still, I'm not gonna cut it out.
With the mark of Valravn and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Here we are.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate.
I'm doing it, jeez. Oh, that's not the bridge. Why is it so dark?
It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into Helheim.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? that you lost me back in the wilds. I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Oh. Why would they do that in an invasion
This waking nightmare,
to him?
where all dreams come true.
What did he do to them for them to pull the
Search
blood eagle?
A way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Why do you repeat that?
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender. Abandon him to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Wait, so if I could be misunderstanding, but it kind of like talked like it might have been her fault, and they seem to kind of single out Dillian as well when he's related to her lover, her beloved. Did she have run-ins with the Northmen, and then they managed to find her home and like killed everyone out of like revenge or something, or just to get back at her? And now after that she's come for them. messed with the wrong person, I'll tell them that. As I failed to block.
Gods made you a warrior for a reason.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
your call.
Ha. So close, man.
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
So what is this new voice?
Stop them!
There we go. Into this place. I don't know. This doesn't seem like that big of a place. So is this just the end of the game? I don't know how this would continue.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Oh. I caught off guard. You a big one, huh? Big boy.
She's hurt. She's injured. She won't make it. It's not over. It's not over. She can do it. Keep going.
Come on. Oh, I didn't know that was a combo.
It's nearly over. Finish.
It is. Alright, I dealt with the big boy. I see a shadow. Is there a guy to the right? Or is that like... lined up getting hit together. Oh, that was a new attack. Stabbed him and then kicked off of him. It was nice. Oh jeez. That was close, but luckily it timed up while I was dodging the other guy at the same time.
He's gone.
Didn't know that guy was so close. Ah! Oh, you're close. Ooh. Ah, crap. You used that for the shield guy. Went past him on accident. Okie dokes. Okie dokes. Where to next? What is with this? Transparent stuff. Big old gate. Do I go through here? Got some runes. Got another rune search. It would seem so. Let's do it.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
Okay, what's this say?
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business.
Huh, that's new. I am lost. Open my screen here. Ah man, I'm struggling. Oh, this is path. Don't know where I'm going. Another face.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
All right. Now all the way back. All right, hopefully I can figure this out without taking too much time. You know, another symbol. That's not it. Serious? Is that really not it? I feel like that fits perfectly. Oh, it's also there. Okay. Feel like X could also fit there, sort of. Come on, it looks so close. Oh, got it. Are they all based off of those red things? Well, S does show up. Oh, there. Got it. I didn't look over here. Oh, opens probably on the other side of that gate. And this.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
The gate is opening.
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
What the heck?
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Oh. Well, getting up and trying to fight didn't really do much anyway.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares? Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Did it? It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Baby, you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
No. It's a trick. He's already dead. You know he's here. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. Yes, no, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. What's happening? Go towards it.
All right. Also, if she supposedly could hear the voices of the dead, the voices of Helheim, I feel like that's what... I don't know, I guess maybe it's something else. As our mother talked about, like, hearing the voices of the dead. Why would she not be able to hear Dillian?
How could you keep going? How could you keep going? Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on. Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
It's already disappeared.
Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There he was. The lone figure of a boy. The sword lay under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out in Sigmund's touch. His brother, King Sigurd, wants it, but Sigmund refuses it. So King Sigurd plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast. King Sigurd captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
What? That's where that ends? I wanted to hear more. Kind of curious about the story. That's why I kind of stuck around. Oh, do I get more, please?
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees, Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a serpent with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
What happens? Come on, where's the next one? Don't care about this gate. Where's the story? Come on. I don't know what that was. Whatever. Where's the story? Running around aimlessly. Maybe this.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Cool beans, lady.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with the sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother.
What the heck?
She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
What the heck? I'm so confused by some parts of these stories. Luck is not on their side, they get captured somehow. She disguises herself, lies, sleeps with her own brother, which is Sigmund, right? But then she has a son and sends the son to Sigmund? Wasn't she with Sigmund? Disguised? I'm confused.
Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
Unless I got lost in that story.
The world and bliss. If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew. And dance with it. Just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well,
I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. You killed him. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here!
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone!
You will die here.
No!
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Strangely quiet all of a sudden.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here.
Ooh, is that more story? Oh wait, what's
You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree.
this? Also something?
It's a sign, tree. What's he trying to tell you? Waiting for you by the
No,
tree.
confused. Can you guys shut up for a second? Honestly, I know it's a bit strange. I'm a bit more interested in Sigmund's story right now. I'm a little curious.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Oh, what's with these? Suppose I'll probably find out. Should probably just focus on the main objective now. I finished that story. Oh, what's this?
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces.
Are you serious?
Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Why? I'm so confused. Why the heck would Odin just come and kill him after all that? You know, I'm gonna call it quits there. I'm getting too tired. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.